Sakina Danigo Ignespiaki. Hello, I'm Michelle. My Blackfoot name is Slow Dancing Woman. I am the Blackfoot program developer for Family Center, and I was hired to develop the curriculum for supporting father involvement First Nations. The Blackfoot teachings used in the program and the curriculum were given to us with permission that were described by Andy Blackwater Sr. He is a late Ghana elder and very close to the community. He describes the 7 Blackfoot teachings through a medicine wheel framework, in which we also used for our program.
My most important, what sets me for the day is prayer in the morning. Prayer gives you that, for me, that sense of structure when I'm going to leave, and to have the blessing to come and step back into my home at the end of the day. In our Blackfoot way, the smudge, that's our way. That smudge is honored. The moment that you're going to pray, you're going to smudge. Because when you smudge, there's no barrier there. The truth, you speak the truth. That's what prayer is. And when we have prayer, it's for everyone. And that's when you pray for requests or, for family, encouragement, and at the end, for blessing for everyone.
When you're growing up, you learn things. And those things that you learn are probably through your mistakes. And that's how you grow. But you got to teach your children the same thing so that they don't fall into those things that you guys fall into. To learn from your mistakes, right? Once we stop teaching our youth of our way of life, those things, your children are going to lose the value of life because there's so much influence coming in. There's so many things that are influencing our children right now, which is part of the lesson, is that First Nations people, I mentioned this before, our spirituality, our culture is our curriculum to our life. And when we stop teaching those things to our children, how are they supposed to understand who they are? How are they supposed to understand the protocols or the morals and values that we were taught as kids?
From rich and vibrant cultures and traditions that had created a void in many lives and communities, and we apologize for having done this. We now recognize that in separating children from their families, we undermine the ability of many to adequately parent their own children and sow the seeds for generations to follow. And we apologize for having done this.
This drug that's going around here on the reserve, it's got a good hold on our kids. And I'm not afraid to say this. Grandparents, the parents, the children are at it. When I was still working, I ran into a young parent. He seen his daughter getting into a vehicle with an older man. We looked at him and he says, "What can I do? He's of age." No, it doesn't matter. I'm still put in place if I'm out of line by other grandfather. So you're never too old to be scolded. And like I said, you know, you learn from your mistakes. In our culture, it's the aunties, uncles, grandfathers. That's their job. They're supposed to. The father supplies the clothing, the food. So in teaching, that does come from the uncles and aunties and grandfathers. The parents, their job is to raise their kids. In discipline, I think there are some people here on the reserves think we have lost it. We didn't. It's just that we're not practicing it anymore.
Compassion or love, in our language, it's gimmabibitsin. And to us, to be able to go beyond, your people, to have an open mind, and to have love for everybody, compassion, and that's the key to a lot of the things that we do. It would be such a better world to live in.
Always respecting others for who they are. Don't respect others as how they want you to respect them. You be your own judge, you be your own individual. That's what we are as a Blackfoot nation. We are a nation. And this in time, it has reversed itself to where we're at today, where we think we're second. No.